How's COVID affected Power's supply chain?
So there's been some effect. Some of the product, we've seen discontinued. That they're not going to be carried any longer, right? But Power, being the company and the corporation that they are, they've been able to bob and weave and maneuver through that.
Stay ahead of it.
The owner, CEO, he's a smart dude, very smart guy, and he looks at that and keeps it.
Plan A, B, C, and D.
That's right, man. Yeah, he's real active. So we have some Facebook groups that we're in, and he'll update us. We'll get emails, all kinds of stuff, from Power.
So it sounds like I can't, as a consumer, buy directly through Power. I have to go through
a consultant
like yourself.
I'll break it down a little easier, because most folks don't really understand what's solar, what's it about, how does it work, how does your company work, how does Power work, like how does all that tie together? And the way I look at it is most folks understand real estate, and most folks understand there's a broker
and an agent,
and there's an agent. It's pretty identical. There's Power, and then there's a consultant, and the same way in real estate, agents can build a team at a brokerage. So the same way here, with Power, you can build a team. And as I mentioned, I got 3 consultants, about 20 some odd ambassadors on my team, Team Supreme,
Nice.
And so I got a guy in Vegas, that's on my team, and then throughout San Antonio primarily.
So your team is mainly local?
Primarily, yeah. I got a guy in Vegas that's he's an ambassador to me.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, we were out there. Eric and I were out there for about 11 days, and man, we had a great time. And we did the standard door knocking, talking to folks. And let me tell you, the incentive to going to Vegas was this, permitting. So in Nevada, they have like a 1-day permitting.
Well, and that's awesome. That makes a lot of sense too, because it's hot in Nevada.
Yeah, man. So from the point of contract to permit to install, in some scenarios, you could have your payday before you even jump on the plane to come home.
My God.
You see what I'm saying?
What's the permit process like in San Antonio?
And I've got jobs that are installing like tomorrow and Friday, that they've been about 60 to 90 days.
To get a permit?
Not to get the permit, but to install.
Okay.
So, your first 30 days is typically like your first permit. You're waiting that first 30 days on the city, CPS or whatever, because you got to get CPS, local permit, and then you got to get the city the permit.